Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Welcome back to the show, Crypto Warriors. Good morning. Today is Monday, November 25th, and I'm King here to bridge. Where am I bridging? The community and crypto every day, Monday through Friday at 10-ish. And today's top story is only a few today. Microstrategy expands Bitcoin holdings with $5.4 billion purchase. Suriname, the next Bitcoin nation. Crypto inspires Parbo to fight corruption. And Pump.fun faces backlash over harmful content on live stream feature. But first and foremost, of course, let's go ahead and quickly check out these prices. On the day, Bitcoin came up below shout last week. It almost hit 99,000 and some change. We are a few $100s short of 100,000, but I did not officially see it cross before it pulled back. That happens in the market. That's a tough psychological metric to hit, and we saw that. Doesn't mean it's not going to hit it. We're sideways at 95K before I was going to say Valentine's Day, before Thanksgiving. So we're in great shape still. $95,384 Bitcoin down 1.54%. Ethereum at 3,400 up 2.69. Solana at $241 down 1.71. Number 7 Solana at 40 cents down 0.45. Number 9 Cardano at 99 cents up 1.78. And number 10, Avalanche is back at $43, up 9%. Fear and Greed Index is at 86. Bitcoin dominance slipped a little bit, 57.64. Ethereum dominance, 12.61. They both slipped, which means those altcoins are going crazy in some of these other projects. Really quick, let me give some shout outs on the day. Say what up, what up, what up, what up, though, to everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. You weren't watching the price the entire time. Hey, don't start micro doing this thing when you're looking at the price every hour, every 5 minutes, where I'm excited too. You got to, walk away, go have fun, go do an activity, come back. All right, the price will be there. It'll be sideways a little bit, go up and go down. We know how it goes. Really quick, Humney, Wisdom Bars, Hyben, Larry N, El Kibalon, what up, though? No Cap, Chloe Dior, Lisa, Satoshi, Slim. Good morning, everyone. Again, it's going to be a quick show day. Not a lot of stories as everyone just awaits to see what the price happens. And shout out to Michael Saylor. He said, I want to make sure I know what the price happens. He expands Bitcoin holdings with $5.4 billion purchase. He acquired around 55,000 Bitcoin for $5.4 billion, boosting its holdings to 386,700 Bitcoin amid bullish institutional sentiment. Now, one thing I will say, I did see last week we ended the week with another all-time high of Bitcoin ETF for ETF option buys or something, as well as Microstrategy purchase. We may be crossing over 100,000 here in the next 48 to 72 hours once those buys clear from last week and go into this week. So we may actually see 100K Bitcoin if it were enough. If it weren't enough, then we'll see it at 98, 99. But I think we'll still be going high sideways right now, if not crossing the 100K mark. The company acquired again about 55,000 Bitcoin for $5.4 billion during November 18th and 24 at an average price of 97,862 per coin. That was last week. So again, we might not even feel that until this week. We know the weekend, while it doesn't stop trading, the market doesn't stop. The American market definitely slows down. And some of these buys may have not all the way went through, things of that sort. This brings a cumulative cost of $21.9 billion on an average price of 56,761 per token. And again, I think it's amazing that they have this much Bitcoin at 386,700 Bitcoin. But I just want to remind people, your average cost to buy in was 56,000. I mean, again, the guy, you came to the party late. You shouldn't be talking. Just enjoy yourself. You still pay 100 to get in. Like, you still paid 100 to get in. And you got in 3 hours late. So, like, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody knows you. You're giving everybody dap and da. But this is the music we've been playing. This is the music we're going to continue to play. But shout out to Microstrategy for making their presence known, overknown here in this Bitcoin and crypto industry. Let's see. Speaking of making their presence known, we got a new country on the slate. Suriname says, oh, don't forget about us. The next Bitcoin nation. Crypto inspires Parbo to fight corruption. Is Suriname's new presidential candidate. Parbo wants a deeper Bitcoin nation than Nayib Bukele's El Salvador. It looks like Maya Parbo, a presidential candidate for the South African nation of Suriname, has an ambitious vision to build a Bitcoin nation even more deeply rooted in crypto than Nayib Bukele's El Salvador. Parbo is also CEO of Bitcoin and Nostr-based services from Daedalus Labs, has outlined a bold plan to fight corruption and deliver tangible benefits to citizens through the adoption of a Bitcoin standard. That is, if she wins the forthcoming 2025 elections. Now, I will say this, really quick. It says here, I know I did not have that blown up. It says here, her top priority is to make Bitcoin legal tender once she takes office within the first year, and she would gradually replace the Suriname dollar with sats and ensure all salaries are paid in Bitcoin. So she wants to go full Bitcoin in her nation, including dismantling the central bank, cutting taxes, privatizing public services, issuing national Bitcoin bonds, and pursuing widespread deregulation. Now, I think that while this is super noble, she may be too early. Jump out girls, what up though? I'm not sure if Satoshi Slim said 100K by giving thanks day is not a stretch. That's true. Give it back to us. I want to say, while I think this is a noble, and a grand, strategy and plan for her, this would be the first time, even outside of El Salvador, we see someone go full crypto politically, right? Even here in the States, we saw Trump and some of these other politicians talk crypto, endorse it and all that, but they didn't go full crypto. We're getting rid of the central bank. We're only going to do Bitcoin legal currency. We're going to pay you in Bitcoin, so on and so forth. So my thing is, I'm not sure if it's actually going to work because she's trying to overthrow too many systems at once, right? We're going to get rid of the central bank. We're going to change the taxes. We're going to change payments across government. Like, these are a lot of people's pockets you're playing with, and they're definitely going to push back because they're not here for the technology. They're only here for the money. They don't care where it comes from, and they're happy to keep it coming from the old wells it's been coming from. So adding something new like Bitcoin would be something just so disruptive and different. Now, with that being said, this is the time for someone to run on just a Bitcoin platform and win, but I do think we're too early. On the flip side, if she does run on this strict Bitcoin platform and wins, people, new usher. It's 2 countries, 3 is the trend. We get one more country at that, which technically we have when you think about Venezuela, but whatever. You get one more legitimate country after Suriname and El Salvador. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. So the fact, again, I think she may be misplacing this election by saying, hey, I'm going full Bitcoin, full crypto and everything. I think it might be too early for that. But this is a smaller country. And if she already has a well-known resume and she's bringing capital to the country, that could be enough. So, of course, I hope it goes through. I do think it's too early, but I do hope it actually goes through because, again, when you get another country on the Bitcoin standard, I mean, listen, one more and it's over with. Oh, and something else I want to announce too. Thank you for everyone for those early birthday wishes. Maybe I made myself confusing last week. I was saying it was an early birth. My birthday is January 19th on Martin Luther King Day weekend, as I said last week. But my point was Gensler's retiring on the 20th. January 20th, he retired. So I was saying that would be a birthday gift in January. My birthday did not just pass, but thank you for all the birthday wishes last week as well, too. I was saying everybody in the comments of that. Satoshi Sim said, what do you say about this? I think it's too ambitious to change everyone to it. People at large are afraid of volatility. It's not time yet. I agree. I don't think it's time yet either. Still a road. Again, if she were to win, that'd be awesome, exciting. But I just don't think it's time yet. But if she were to win, people, it's going to start to drastically, like, you get 2 countries on the Bitcoin standard talking to each other, communicating, hey, we're doing this way, we're doing this way, and this is working, and Bitcoin's 140K. Expect a 3rd country. Where this is going to get crazy at is if and when Bitcoin dips, and we see one of those 40, 60% dips, and now your country is like full Bitcoin. It's like, now it gets interesting. Now the party gets fun because you're still first to the party. You're still early by being one of the first countries, which means you will get a lot of the pros and cons of being the first one through the door. Will you make a lot of capital and all this stuff eventually? Yeah, if you can hold it. But you will go through some tough times in between too. So it's really going to test them. Jump out girls, I'm with you. I have a dream that all nations will have some Bitcoin in reserve. I'm with you on that. Let's see. Les Square from Jersey. What up, though? Said most people, especially those that are coming in, aren't coming in for the tech, but for the money. That is true. Time it in. It's funny you asked me that. I am cleaning up the X accounts this week. I should be back on, or I won't even say back on because I never actually joined. I'll be on X by Wednesday for sure. I'm cleaning up the accounts and responding to people right now before I start going public. Yes, I'm gonna jump on X. I'll jump on it 6, 8, 10 years late for all social media apps. Listen, real life be lit, people. I'll be trying to tell y'all. The real life thing is amazing. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I probably stayed off it. But I'll jump on it. I'll jump on it. All right. Last but not least, I just thought this was an interesting story. Pump.fun faces backlash over harmful content on live stream feature. At first, I was like, is this another sponsor article that's just trying to get their name out? And this could be a way for them to get their name out, but ooh, it ain't looking good. Memories of Mike, I'll have that up. Discord will be up by tomorrow. Tonight it should be finished up. Cleaning out some stuff as well. Pudgy Penguin's safety project manager said that a Pump.fun user was threatening viewers that they would commit suicide if their token didn't pump. Listen, I would intentionally short that mofo to say prove it. As they said, on God, Twitter died in 2016. Hey, listen, I already know they love crypto is still big on Twitter, though. I will give them that. Back to this Pudgy Penguins and Pump.com, a decentralized platform for creating Solana-based meme coins, is under fire after the users allegedly broadcast harmful and violent acts through his live stream feature. Why are they this? I still don't get that. Are we still blaming the gun and the knife? And like, why is the decentralized platform under fire for human users doing something? I don't understand that. Like, but whatever, you got to point the finger and you got to have the witch hunt. So the platform has faced criticism from the crypto community members calling for stricter moderation or the shutdown of the live stream feature. You know what? It says it's facing criticism from crypto community members calling for stricter mods or the shutdown of the live stream feature. I would bet. I was going to say my left something else. You all know the saying. I would bet my left lung, though, that these same people complaining and crying are the same people who are here only for the money. They're here to get rich quick. They're putting all their money into meme coins. And when something doesn't go their way, they're running to the nanny state to try to sue these projects. These are the same people. And I know this because this is not the ethos of the crypto community to say, we need stricter moderation. We need you to shut down this feature. What? No way, no how, nowhere in this side of Earth is this the thing the crypto community wants. More moderation, stricter moderation, or a shutdown. No, that has nothing, like that is not the ethos of crypto. Isn't more rules, it's less rules, it's freedom, it's the ability to allow you to move how you want and to be a responsible, mature adult and to make your own decisions, good or bad. It is not a place that says, oh my God, someone live stream, we need to add moderations and restrict it. So that alone tells me a lot about the platform as users. And if you don't believe me, I mean, what's the coin they're talking about? If you didn't, Pudgy Penguins. Come on, this says it all. Pudgy Penguins doesn't pump. I'm killing myself. Hey, listen, I would have went on live right next to him and be like, do it. I don't believe you. We want to see it. Crypto needs more to the movie, and we want to see a show. Listen, I'm not joking about suicide. It's not fun. It's not nice. I think people who are having those thoughts should definitely call the hotlines, especially veterans out there. Hey, I'm a person who's always around. Hit me up if you're a vet. I'll talk some shit with you, get you in a better mood. However, if you're doing it because your project doesn't pump and you're trying to threaten the community and hold them hostage, we do not negotiate with terrorists here. I'm going to have to ask you to close your eyes and jump. I'm going to have to ask you to let go. On November 25th, X user Boo, a Pudgy Penguin safety project manager, flagged a user in Pump.com live stream, Pump.fun live stream that was threatening to commit suicide if their coin did not reach a specific market cap. Again, these are the people we do not need in cryptocurrency. Fan base is social media worth attention. Okay, I got to check that one out too. We're not going to get into this to where projects and communities are beginning to get held hostage because one or two people aren't happy. Now, again, we saw the guy last week, Adam Samuels, whatever, essentially filed a lawsuit against, I can't even remember which crypto project it was, but all because, or I think it was Lido, when he filed a lawsuit against Lido, all because, he lost out and his money wasn't there. And now the judge came back and said, well, fine, all DAOs are now considered partnerships. Just sticking a knife in an extreme part of the market or whatever. This to me is doing the same thing. It's like it's going to set precedents where you allow one or two people to say, well, if I don't get my way with this crypto coin, I'll commit suicide. So, oh my God, we need to change our laws around crypto and everything. We don't want people to commit suicide. No, yes, we do. If you're that weak that whatever goofy project you're working on didn't benefit you, that you need to exit stage left of Earth, then I encourage it. I want to give the round of applause. I want the clown to come on stage and tap dance you off. Okay. We will not be held under duress so your coin can pump. Here's Bu Security. Hey, Pump.fun. There's currently someone using your live streams to threaten to hang themselves if the coin does not reach a set market cap. Absolutely heinous, and it needs to come down. Plus, see if you can get them help. Shut down the live stream feature. This is out of control. To Bu, I say no. Stop being a little snowflake and go outside. All right. What? Let's shut down an entire network, an entire server, an entire feature of our business because one human is threatening everyone else with something they're going to do to themselves. I say don't shut it down. Pump.fun. I say highlight it. I say get it more. Hey, push volume to it. Let's see if this guy is real. Let's see if they're talking what they're about. I want to know, are you going to do this for a crypto coin or a crypto project? If you do, listen, as bad as it is, folks, this would be amazing for the market. I'm going to look at this in a positive way. All right. And let me be clear. I didn't come to this show with these type of thoughts. I didn't think this. I just saw the headline, said it was interesting. But now as I read into it, I will not be held hostage by the mentally ill because we shut down our institutions here in America. I won't. I say to Pump.fun, next time you get one of these goofy characters, you put their video on the main site, you start sharing it on X and YouTube, and we get the community involved and say, hey, let's see how low we can make this thing go before this person has to hold fire to their hand. I want to see it live. I want to see it live. That's what decentralization is about, seeing some shit like that live. See somebody on their computer losing a trade, putting a rope up above their head. Listen, I don't want to see that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, people. I hope this guy or girl is all right. I do not want to see that. But seriously, I don't appreciate them trying to threaten the community and then mess up an entire project all because they're having a bad day. And for this Bu security person, like, this is what's wrong with the world. Like, one human is doing something wrong to themselves. We need to change the world around this human to make it work. Fuck no. Sorry about the profanity, but I'm not with it. We're not changing because one human. We're not shutting down a live stream platform. We're just going to watch it happen. I hope Pump didn't do it. Let's see. They said, oh, Bo is once Pump.fun to shut down his live stream feature altogether, saying that it's already out of control. Here's my thing. If it's that bad, instead of shutting down, just add the safeguards, add the guardrails, add the notices. Like, to keep it real, is porn shut down? For everything that's bad in the world, I love how people talk about bad stuff. 18-year-olds shouldn't be doing this. This is bad. Morality, this. United States, that. It's like, yo, we still got porn and it's pretty legal everywhere. Like, are you kidding me? And that starts at like 17 and a half, 18, if you didn't know. Yeah, we're not doing this with porn. Like, no one talks about shutting down porn or getting like, no, you just add regulations and safeguards. Whereas, like, you know, maybe you got to be 18 and up to enter the site. Maybe you can't enter it in these parts of the world or something. Like, there's restrictions to different websites. I mean, and that's the same when it comes to weapons and stuff. It's some weapon sites you can't get on in certain regions, or if I get on certain sites to buy guns in California, it's already gonna give me the headline that's like the little pop-up that's like, hey, see your IP address, everything is from California. You can browse this site. You cannot order and send anything to California from this site. Like, there are sites like that, but for them to just come out and say, no, we need to shut this whole thing down because they've been out of control. Says who? Bu, whoever his name is. He's starting to sound like his name starts with an H, if you know what I mean. Like, thanks for telling all your other adults and peers and people out there what they can and can't do because you feel the site's out of control. Oh my God. These are the crypto users of today. I don't believe it. This isn't a real DGen. This isn't a real DGen. Power of 9, take it to Congress. Power of 9 said porn should be banned on the internet, period. Hey, listen, I'm not for or against it. Adults are going to be adults. I don't want to use my energy to stop them from doing what they want, as long as no one's getting hurt. As long as no one getting hurt, even though you could argue morally, we're all getting hurt. Let's see. This week of Pump.fun, they're talking about some of the things that happen on Pump. Man pretending to be a dog. I mean, I see that in California on a daily basis. Man sitting on a toilet and refusing to move until coin hits 25 million. There we go. That's a fun one. Yeah, all he's gonna have is like some numb legs, right? Like, all right, there we go. A man threatening to shoot his dog if the coin doesn't hit 1 million. Again, Like the coin's not gonna hit 1 million. If you shoot your dog and you're in California, you're going to jail, buddy. That's how that works. Man threatening to hang himself if the coin doesn't hit 1 million. Sounds like good internet. Young couple punching their 3-year-old every 4 minutes until they hit a certain market cap. And this is what I'm saying. Where does it end? So they're saying shut down Pump.com or fun. I keep saying No. This is the same thing people were saying about Trump getting elected. Like all the racists in the country are coming out. I'm like, you think the election of this person created racists? They was like, well, no, he's been here, but he's empowering them. Let them be empowered. I want to hear who they are. I don't want to keep this a secret anymore. It's scaring me that you can walk around and not know who's who. I rather have it out in the open. So to me, this is the same thing where they're saying, no, we need to get rid of this website and the server, the stuff that's going on. I'm saying no, these humans are these same humans with or without the website. We need to expose these people and go after them, not shut it down so we don't know that they exist. Because I tell you what, they're not going to stop hitting their 3-year-old just because you can't show the whole world on the internet. They might hit that 3-year-old even more that they know people can't see it. So these are some of the things that's going on. What else? This last one, 12-year-old kid threatening to shoot his entire family with a shotgun unless coin hits a certain market cap. Again, I call this the Menendez brothers. We've already seen it. You'll get life in prison and maybe you'll get a resentencing in 34 years. All right. Go do these evil acts, but we won't be held hostage. And yes, peak reality show mentality. One thing I also want to point out is this is the crypto sector. Now, this is a part of the crypto sector. These are the people who said, come on, man, you know, Bitcoin and all that is big and it's slow, but here's this new coin. Here's this new Project Penguins or whatever. These are the people who have infiltrated this entire industry, and they are the masses now. This is why you see meme coin farts pump 1,000 times a million infinite percent in 3 days, because you have these people here. And then these are the same people who brought regulators here, who when they didn't get their billion gazillion dollars off their dumb play, they said, well, you know what? My mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, somebody I know, it's a politician, it's a regulator. They can grab someone else's ear over here and we're going to sue you. We're going to come after you. And now it's in court. And now the judge is looking at the government, politicians, the regulators like, we got one. They invited. Hey, you know what? The regulators are like vampires. They won't come in unless you invite them in. But as soon as you invite them in, oh, they coming and going when they want. They tearing shit up. They biting. They turning everybody. And that's all that's happening here. Unfortunately, we got these little demons that's entered the space, right? They welcome these vampires into the door. And now they are going crazy. All because they couldn't get what they want. Literally, this is every bad thing. I want to say every majority of the bad things that's happening in this market is from individual users not being able to get the capital they want off the plays that they've done. So low accountability, no personal responsibility. And instead of taking that head on, is people in this space that decide to scale, extort, do every bad thing, threaten to kill themselves, their babies and everything else, all because their market share wouldn't go up. This is human psychology. These are our peers. And this is absolutely insane. Let's see. Yes, Keyblock said most memes, you can't even get your money when you want to sell. So that's the thing about meme coins. I'm glad you brought that up, and I'll end on this. I said this Friday, and one thing I'll keep reiterating is a lot of these projects where you're seeing people, oh, I got 2 million or 3 million, I just made 100,000. You're seeing these headlines. You need to read on it to see if they actually withdraw it, right? So your account can go high as whatever. Same with Dogecoin or what else is a good one? It's a couple of Dogecoins, a couple off the top of my head. I can't think. There's one, Shiba. But some of these projects that have a lot of their capital in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 wallets, you're going to see that when you make a lot of money and it's actually time to sell, if you're the only person selling, you actually didn't make all that money. You'll literally see the price. For smaller markets, I have shaped the price. I have seen the price go up and go down thousands or hundreds of dollars, depending on how much I'm buying and selling. So yes, if you're in one of those crap projects already and then like, oh man, I made $2 million, make sure you can sell it first. That button might be grayed out. You know, when you press the sell or buy button, is usually blue or green or red. When it's gray, that means you can't click on it. It's not working. It's going to get grayed out. You will not be able to sell until the price kind of, I guess, normalizes, retraces a little bit, and maybe you're up 5 or 10%, maybe you're down 15 or 20%. That's usually when it's going to happen. All right. Other than that, that is the show for the day. Make sure you smash that like and share. I will be back tomorrow. I should be here for the most part every day this week. Might have a couple of